Hello everyone, it's Douglas C. Welch. Welcome back to another WordPress Wednesday for all the beginning WordPress users out there. Today we're going to focus on how to include images in your blog post using WordPress. Here I am looking at my handy dandy dashboard here on WordPress.com. I have one of my blogs up and I'm just going to start a new post. So we're going to say post, add new. Now, images in your blog post are very important. They help to involve people in your blog post, help people get interested. They're easily scannable as people are flipping by pages and things, so you do want to include them whenever you can. Well, thankfully, WordPress makes it very, very easy to do that. You'll notice up here near the upper left, there's an Add Media button. We can click that. And then we're told to drop files anywhere to upload. So you can drag and drop files in here, or you can click the Select Files button to open a window and then select them from your hard drive. Now notice on WordPress.com you do get a limited amount of space, although 1 gigabyte isn't that limited, but you do get 1 gigabyte of space for free for your WordPress blog. In some cases, if you're uploading lots of photos or other images, you may want to actually host those at a site like Flickr or some other site that you can then embed them in your blog post, and that'll help you to save on this limited space that you have here. So here we go, we're going to say Select Files. So we're going to navigate over here to my thumbnails directory for the thumbnails from my various videos that I do. We're going to select one of those thumbnails and click Open, and you'll see that it begins to upload immediately. Now once the image is uploaded, we can do a variety of things with it. We can give it a title, we can give it a caption, alt text, description. We can also set its alignment, left, right, center, and we can also set its link, where we want this graphic file to link to. Now in this case we're going to say alignment none. We're going to link to a custom URL, and just as an example we're going to link this back to my website, douglasewelch.com. And we're going to say, I know that my blogs tend to be about 500 to 560 pixels wide, so we're going to say large, 510. And then we're going to click on the button down here in the lower right-hand corner, Insert into Post. And that's exactly what it's going to do. When I click that button, it's going to pop it into our blog post. Now, say you didn't get the size quite right, or you want to change some other settings about the image, don't worry about it. Simply click the image and you'll get these two little icons. The one on the right is delete this image entirely. The one on the left is change my image settings, edit image. So we're going to click edit image and bring up some of the settings that are available for this image. Now in this case, WordPress gives you kind of a basic mode and an advanced mode. In the basic mode, we can simply select a percentage size that we want to make the image in our blog post. We can change its alignment. We can change some of that information we may or may not set before, including the title, the caption, and link. Or we can go to advanced settings, and there you have complete control. We can actually set an exact width. We can say, I want to make this 400 pixels wide, or I can choose my original size. I can even set the CSS class. That's getting really geeky, probably not going to deal with that for most of us. We can also set a border and put space around the image. Sometimes that helps. If I'm going to wrap text around an image, I'll often put the margin at 10 pixels just to move the text away from the image just a little bit. It helps it to look a little bit nicer. When we're done with that, we can scroll down to the bottom here and click the Update button. And you'll see now that the image has resized. Now, I just made a mistake there and wasn't thinking about it. I changed the width of the image, but I didn't change the height. So in this case, if you just wanted to set the width to 400, you can simply remove the height entry and it will automatically calculate that, keeping everything in its proper scale and perspective. You don't want to have your images squashed side to side or top and bottom. Once we have the image in there, we can type text above and below it. It just works like a piece of text in our document if we wish. We didn't set an alignment on it, so the text simply starts below it or next to it. Now if we wish to do an alignment, just to show you what it looks like, I can click the image again. I can say edit image. I can come up here and say, you know what, I want this image to be on the left and the text on the right. When I do that, I click. It shows you an example of what it's going to look like up here in the upper window. We're going to make it a little bit smaller and we're going to say update. And you'll notice now the text starts to wrap right around it. And if I go ahead and copy and paste that, let me put a little piece of dummy text there in there and just paste in a bunch of text, you'll see that it actually wraps around it like that. And then if we go a little further, just to show you, it's going to wrap it all the way underneath the image once it gets beyond the borders of that image. You can also see our 10 pixel standoff on the right and on the bottom of the image, pushing the text away, making it a little bit easier to read. Well, that's about it for including images in your WordPress blog post. It's very, very simple. WordPress makes it very, very simple. So I hope you'll include great graphic images, pictures, and other things in your blog post today. It'll really help it to shine. For more information, you can always visit the website, douglasewelch.com. There you'll find links to Careers in New Media as well as everything else that I do, including Technology IQ, career opportunities, a gardener's notebook, and more. Until next time, keep on blogging. For more information on WordPress, visit wordpress.com.